All right, I'm gonna shoot this one raw. I literally just got in the house, freshened up from work. Wasn't planning on shooting this content, but I've had quite a buzz for my own standards for my 12,000 hours on an OLED. This is my 2019 65-inch LG C9 OLED, one of the most innovative OLEDs or TVs of all time. And quite frankly, one of the reasons why I am so loyal to the brand and to the technology now. Yesterday, we took a look at the S95B briefly, and then we switched over to the C1. I am definitely one with the TVs, but I was told by many, and since the video is getting hundreds of views every other day, that I need to show some different content on this for the image retention. So here we are again, 13,000 hours on an OLED. Welcome back to the channel. So yes, we're not exactly at 13,000 hours, but we're there. This is now the bedroom TV. The cycle in which I go through with my television sets are that they will come to the bedroom. They will get utilized to watch TV at night when it's time to go to bed. And from there, hey, they'll go somewhere. But this TV probably will be around for a very long time. The EF9500, which was the first flat 4K OLED, is now in my garage. And so with this TV, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some content, some red, some green, some blue static color images, and see what kind of image retention or screen burning that we have, because the last video was actually not named image retention for this TV. It was actually more of a talking point video of image retention with the C1, because it was the new TV at the time and it was focusing on image burn with this. So we're going to be focusing more on some image burn, giving you guys that have asked me as of recent, maybe you subscribe to the channel, and because you're supporting the channel, I'm making this content just for you. So this might not be the most entertaining, but I certainly think this is going to be great for people to consider that maybe are blind to C1, a C2. I don't know what kind of image retention quantum dot OLED is going to have. Not sure. I don't really care and concerned with that type of stuff much, but let me get some content on here so we can see what we can see. So before we jump into this, I do use the Amazon 4K Fire Stick Max. All of the TVs in my home don't have the Max, but we're talking about from this TV to the 55-inch A90J that I own, the 77-inch C1 that I own, both of the C2s, the S95B even has a 4K Max on it. Some of them just have the 4K Fire Stick, so it's what I prefer. And I do really love the web OS, how fluid the operating system is. But yeah, so I'm going to be utilizing this tool to use YouTube to bring up some static colors on the picture, right? And then what I'm attempting to do is just to kind of show you guys what a realistic scenario looks like. So now this TV is probably going to get utilized to about 20,000 hours. Now you see we're approaching 13,000 hours. When I watch this TV now, it's more so like a bedroom TV now. So it's more like just kicking back. I don't have any consoles or anything connected to it. So I plan on having this for a very, very, very long time. Like probably not going to ever get rid of this TV. So enough of my babbling. Let me actually get to the content. Okay, so this subscriber says, in the end of video, you only show a white background. White bright colors like red are the most concerning ones. Could you upload a video where you cycle the red, magenta, green, yellow, blue, etc.? And as I said, I can certainly aim at doing so. So let's get the red on here, and then I'll try to breeze through and get as many of these colors as I can. Hopefully this will give the people what type of content they need to see, and from a concerning perspective with image burn. All right. So let me tell you a problem that I'm having with this color that I'm looking at is that this doesn't actually look like it's burned into my screen. In fact, it just looks like it is quite possibly the way this image is made. I don't know. I could be wrong. I see nothing on here that looks like anything that I've looked at. And if I'm not making sense, I can actually see like that actual image there. Does that make sense? Right? Like that makes sense. It's almost like the static image was created over some logo or something. And it's the same thing with these different colors, right? Like I can understand if they were just down there, but the image is like expanded. So it's almost like the image was created with that, which is why I went with the white screen, because in the white screen, like the only things that I seen were things that were actually on my screen. So a bunch of these YouTube static images, I'm not saying all of them, obviously I'm shooting this video raw, just appear to have the same type of, like all of this is there. Like this is all like created there. You know what I mean? As if they had one logo and they just made the color on top of it or something. If I go to the white, now I can see like some grids from the Amazon UI. I mean, I know you guys, that person that I showed wasn't the only one, but you know, people were like, hey, do some different colors or whatnot. And I get it, but like I can see some retention here or some burn. But it's not like whatever the hell that figure was, is definitely not present there. Okay, and to my point, whatever that was created in the red image that people kept copying and pasting, I guess, isn't there. Like I can see like in person, I can see things just like with the white image. I mean, I realize that maybe it's the exposure setting with the camera, but I think the white does the best because in person, I can see the image burn better on the white than I can on anything else. Like that red image had like a whole bunch of static logos that the red was put over, because I could see there was like a YouTube logo or some kind that was up top right. So that was completely pointless doing that. But here's a green. This is like a light green, very, very, very light green, like a kiwi, if you will. Let's transition to a different color. And there's something more deep. This is a deeper green. This is the green screen green that you would use. Looking at the camera screen, it looks a lot lighter than it actually is. This is a really deep green, kind of like the Riddler green from Batman, if you follow Batman. Not sure how that's going to show for you guys. Some of the things, like I said, I see really a lot of it's like the Amazon static images that are there. Now, please keep in mind, if you are watching this, I have never, ever in my life ran any type of pixelation cleaner on this TV. I might have started it one time by accident, but I never ran a full cycle. And I said that in my initial video. Feel free to watch it. I'll put it in the description. And I did card it in the beginning of this video if you kind of skim through. But this is a video just kind of to show you what some different colors look like. I've had this TV since the first week it was available to be purchased in United States big box retailers. And so had it since then. And it's just been really good to me. And so use it a lot. I'm talking about a lot of utilization, a lot of gaming. Beat a lot of AAA titles, a lot of Assassin's Creed, Odyssey played on this thing. I want to say I probably played, man, I don't even want to tell you how much of that game I played. You know, RPG games can be really the most time-consuming titles out there. In Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I really played a lot of that game, man. I played a lot of it on Xbox, then I played a lot of it on PC, all on this TV. Probably put 1,500 hours both ways. I could be exaggerating, but I'm pretty sure I'm damn close there. Let me go to another color. All right, there we go, right there. There we go with that yellow. Yeah, you see, this is Amazon grids. They are definitely there. This looks to be greenish on my camera. Ooh, we lost focus for a second. Hopefully you can articulate that very well. We got a box here, got a box there. Yeah, there's definitely Amazon. But what can you say? 13,000 hours utilizing the TV. There's yellow for you. All right, blue was a request also, and so I can still see the grids, but nothing too bad. So far, yellow is the worst by far, in my opinion, up close opinion. Like I said, don't know how this will articulate well on the camera, but yellow was for sure the worst. Blue doesn't actually look bad. If I am, let's see guys, this is laying in bed distance, my eyes, not looking at the camera, hold on, let me get the camera next to my head. This is, KJ, is that you? Yeah. Come on in, I'm recording a video though, come on in. This is about the distance in which I am. Hey man, I'm recording right now, you gotta get out of here. I'll see you in a second. This is the distance in which my head is, literally. Camera's right next to my head. I can't see those grids. Trying to give you guys as best a representation of this that I can. I hope that this is helpful for you. All right, team. So we're going to conclude this video, man. Look, if you found this video helpful, please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. You know, that does help my channel. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'm a TV guy. I'm into tech. I'm into tech in a real way. Like I really am into this stuff. And so my only ask is that if you guys are making requests for me to do stuff like this, just kind of measure twice before you cut once on how you ask and what your delivery and your approach is. As you just seen, my son barged in here. I got kids. I just got off work. I work hard for this stuff. I work hard to take care of my people. And, you know, when I come home, this is a passion of mine. I want to be successful on YouTube and I want to do what I need to do to grow. But at the same time, I'm a human. So when you guys are making requests, you know, try not to come off like you demanding shit from me, because at the end of the day, like, I'm going to do what I want to do. But I hope this video helped you. This is a 2019 television that I have owned and operated since the first week it was available to be purchased in my area. And so it's been used and it's still a great, amazing TV. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Max love.